So, yo, Yak, we haven't seen any new projects from you recently. Why don't you tell us about the new stuff that you're working on with fellow Jersey record label Flowspot?
Well, I'm working on a record called Scifentology 2, the Elephant Ron Hubbard stories, and it's kind of the sequel to Scifentology 1, which was a mixtape that I put out independently with Scifen clothing company. Scifen. Hopefully it'll be out in May. I'm touring right now and trying to write and get most of it done while I'm on the road. But I've got I'm like halfway done. I want to say I have maybe 5 or 6 songs ready to go.
And do you have anybody, the typical question, anyone being featured on it? And you could also talk about the production on the album?
Yeah, of course, Slow Suicide Stimulus will be on it. Production by Mondi. Production by Camuteo. Who else do I have? Production by a dude by the name of Chapter 7 from New Jersey. Another kid by the name of Adept. And those are 2 kids that actually I'm introducing to the general public and the masses. Dope kids. Mondi, longtime partner. It's my dude. And I got a couple from him. But I'm really excited about the Camus joints because Camus just got heat, and that's my dog. So that's pretty much it as far as any other guests. I'm gonna have Tame 1 on it. And really that's it. I think it's the kind of record where I don't want to have too many people on it. I'm trying to keep that at a minimum. I hate records that have millions of guest spots on them. But
so the title's called Scifentology 2.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't we talk about that sponsorship? They're a pretty hot clothing line on the come up. Yeah, how did that come about? And I guess why are you so basically you're naming your album the album's titled after this, so it's pretty big.
It's family. It's like the kind of thing where my boy Ewok, he's a senior designer for Scifen, and he introduced me to Barmack, who's the CEO, or he's the main dude that runs Scifen, and it kind of grew from there and evolved, where they wanted a flagship artist, and they kind of believed what they stood for, what I stood for, and we was kind of like real recognized real, and we were like, all right, let's do this,
What's it like touring with Cage and Slow Suicide? This is actually your second tour in Boston, probably almost 6 months.
Yeah,
that's a lot of cities you guys must be hitting up. What's it like being on the road with those guys?
It's grueling, it's stressful, but it's I guess it's some of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. It's hip hop.
Is there any parting words, Yak Ballz, to the masses?
Stay tuned for my album coming out May 14th. Hopefully on Flowspot Records, and we have plenty more. Weathermen, Cardboard City. I think this is going to be a good year for us. So
all right,
look out.
UndergroundHipHop.com.